my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm trying to hold it back. But welcome back. Except we're in shambles, so don't be welcomed for too long. Like, you're not staying for too long. I'm not recording for too long. So, a little bit of a fact. My cat's trying to sniff chocolate, I think. Go away. Oh, she's sniffing a biscuit instead. A shortbread biscuit. I don't think she can have shortbread biscuits, but she kind of likes bread-ish. Anyways, that's all to say. I'm in shambles right now. The last video I uploaded as well, complete, like, the exposure was off and everything was off. And right now, honestly, because of my, like, I had a uni deadline, basically. Let me, slow down a bit. I had a uni deadline. I went to sleep at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. It is currently like 2 p.m. And I was legitimately like, hey, maybe I should skip this week, even though I haven't skipped a week of consecutively uploading for 30 weeks, which I think is kind of cool. So I was like, I don't know, because if I record on Saturday, I'm probably not gonna get it done. For Saturday, I'd probably upload it on Monday. But then I saw the sun and I saw the light and I was like, okay, maybe I should record right now, even though I have other things to do and I have to, like, I can't lie, I'm not even fully done with my coursework, because I have a presentation or something to do, so I need to make slides for that. But right now, so I can't like fully like delete all the information in my brain about the project currently. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, who goes to uni? Who does that? Why am I so far in my degree? I didn't expect to be here, can't I? But that knocking was my cat trying to go behind the curtains, well, the blinds. But anyways, as you can see, I have barely been doing anything. I've been doing the bare minimum. I've managed to keep up with my journaling. But yesterday's journal entry was at like 7 a.m. in today's morning, and it was just like 3 lines, and it was like, guys, I need to go sleep. So, like I said, I slept at 7. I woke up at like 12, 1ish, 12 mainly. But it's not too bad, or I'm not feeling the effects of it too much, because like the days prior I had been sleeping well, or like even slightly a bit more than well. You know what I mean? So I kind of prepared for this in reality. This was my master plan all along, or something like that. The sun is kind of blinding my eyes as well, but I can't really reduce the sun, you know what I mean? Because you need light, and my cat is meowing outside because he wants to come inside, because the other two aren't inside, and he's just like, what is this? So I have to open the door now, because clearly, come on in. Oh, he just arrived, and the other cat is in his spot because I'm in her spot, because she usually sits on the chair and he usually sits by the window. So now they're both having to just sit by the window. One's behind the curtains, one's in front. Anyways, I am here currently getting blinded, and I don't want to record for too long because I don't want to edit for too long, because I want to relax. But I can't relax until like I sort out my presentation or something like that. I don't know why I juggle these things. Why am I here? Just to suffer? Anyways, there is like nothing. This is like, get ready for nothing. She ate nothing. Give us nothing. Wow, girl, go give us nothing. Basically, all I've done this week is make the template. So if you're new here, I make templates, or like some people call them thumbnails, I call them templates. But then my pages are weird as well, because the length of my pages are like yay long. This is like a previous page, don't mind it. I'm getting blinded in one eye. I can't really see what's going on your side, so I assume it's okay, because last time I miscalculated and the exposure was just abominable. You know what, I used to be able to say that word, and then there was that Scooby-Doo movie about a Yeti or something, and then Fred kept messing up the word, and so then I just could never say it after that. I just think of Fred and I just like mess it up. So thanks, Scooby-Doo. Anyways, I said I wouldn't show you the next page because it might be like it is a bit more world building, but I thought the world buildingness would last for the whole page, but it doesn't. So don't look, what are you doing? So legitimately, this is the part of the page that I can show you, which is quite simple, because I was like, some of the previous where you saw the three like sort of eyes of her slowing, like it's like in detail of her eyes reflecting Jazz, and then her blinking and then looking, her being this one, Laura, this one being Jazz. Their bangs are kind of different, that's how you can kind of tell, but also it's all colored, so you'll be able to tell then. But yeah, and then we've got this kind of pan to kind of show her walking somewhat, like jazz walking, but I don't know if it comes across as that. I've never really done these type of like manga panels where it's like it pans across with the like more like, I don't know, dissected like framey thingamajig. I don't know terminology. What did you come for here for? Like I'm just struggling to stay afloat, you know? Anyways, so that's that. And then we move on to the next page, which I haven't done anything. So this is page 40. Let it be known, this is page 40 of chapter 3. The chapters are as long as novels. No, that's the wrong thing. I was thinking about that. No, don't fight. Hello, you two. Oh yeah, I have a new pen. I forgot to say. It's basically like the twin of the other one. This one's blue. That one's pink. That one failed me. It just died. It's fine. It got MIA'd? No, KIA'd? I don't know terminology. What do I look like? Anyways, so eeny meeny miny mo, that's page. Was that my cat or a knock at the door? That was my cat, guys. That was my cat. Don't worry, nobody's knocking at my door. Anyways, basically, so you have page 40 and you have page 41. So I have done nothing for that, as I said. Get ready for nothing. But as you can see, that over there, oh yeah, basically I was trying to say volume because these chapters are as long as volume. Sorry, I got distracted by my face in the mirror because of the sunlight. You know what, you know when stuff like that happens. Anyways, basically okay, yeah, so the chapters are as long as volumes. I'm on chapter 3 right now. You might be like, wow, popping off, like, ooh, she's done chapter 1 and 2. No, I haven't. I did chapter 3 first, or doing chapter 3 first, because I was like, well, let me get my mistakes out, because this is my first time kind of really properly doing a thingamajig, whatever the heck this is. What is this? A webtoon. Webcomic, I guess. But it is also going to be uploaded on YouTube on my other channel, which you can see in the description. That's where this is going to go, with me voicing over it. Please don't die. Anyways, yeah, so the episodes are going to be the chapters, which are equivalent to the length of volumes, or like chapters inside a novel, because guess what? Look at that. That's like novelish writing, because guess what? It was a novel. I just kind of converted it. It was like a comic, and then I converted it to a novel, and then I converted it to a comic again. I don't know, it's just the mishmash of mediums. It is very me. Anyways, so as you can see, here's the text, but you might be noticing something about the text. Hang on, that's a lot of description. So if you've been here for a long time, you probably know that I have stuff called splash art, which is basically like location art. So because it's like a novel, there's like, I realized I've been yapping for 10 minutes. I wanted this video to be less than 10 minutes. I hope it is. Anyways, so description a bit, because novel. To compensate for description a bit, I do very detailed, illustrative, hyper detail, I don't know, because it's like a really big what do you call it, canvas that I use. Like, I think it's, I don't know, I'll check the sizes later, but I'll show you the splash art again. But usually I just zoom into places when it's talking about it. So like, for example, here I would be zooming into the staircase, and then over here maybe like the fire exit door or something along those lines. I'll show you an example of how I've integrated the splash art previously, and then I'll show you the splash art that is going to be integrated, so you just have like a little bit of dopamine at the end of this video, you know what I mean? Reuse, recycle, guys. So this okay, is this gonna freeze on me? Oops. Okay, so this page, I think that this is 22, I don't remember. This was like, I was doing this like summer last year. Wow, it's last year. I kind of forgot that. But anyways, because this was from summer last year, you can probably find the video somewhere, blah blah blah. It probably has some of this art inside the thumbnail, maybe. Anyways, so yay, yippee. But do you see what I'm doing? Like, there's a little bit before, but I can't really be asked to show you. I'm gonna steal these tape bits as well, because like sometimes I tape things in or whatever, or like the illusion of taping things in. Anyways, so that's that was like the logo. That's just like showing like sort of upper section where they live and blah blah blah, the blah blah blah, stuff goes on, blah blah blah. We all still continue living or whatever. I don't know. I've got coursework so on my brain, like, I'm sorry. Anyways, here as well, integrating into the splash art. So this is a bit more of a close-up. It's just seamlessly in there, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of it. That is kind of it. So I will show you the new art, the new splash art, which is essentially this. If it will load. This is a really big canvas because I work on really big canvases. So as you can see, there's it's even bigger than I thought it was going to be. Because there's only 7 layers available. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so it's 8,000 pixels by 6,000 pixels. I don't know what that means for the environment. I don't think it means much for the environment. I don't know what that means for my the environment of my iPad. Like it's like storage and whatnot. Like these files are chunky sometimes. Yeah, like I don't know, that's just a clothes peg. There's just the lights above. There's a lot going on. There's a little going on sometimes thingy. Like this part I kind of incorporated it into one of the scenes where Laura and Jazz were talking, but I kind of like mellowed it out so it wasn't that intense, so that like when we come around to this, what am I even saying? Yeah, so like I use this oh my god. Oh yeah, I also forgot, but I choked on some chocolate, and then because of that I think I was like mildly getting sick towards the end of my coursework. It was terrible. But then I did I had some like hot water with, because I've like, you know, Chinese baddie, you know what I mean. So like I had water with some goji berries and some dates. Please don't sit on that. I'm trying to keep this mic away from like your hair. I do not want to carry your love with me today. But yeah, so I had that with goji berries and ginger and some dates. So like first thing in the morning when I realized that, like yesterday, and it went away. So until right now, because like right now I kind of want to cough, but I've been yapping for a while. Please don't sit on that. This is like a food bag. I don't know, it's a plastic bag, but I keep it on top of the mic because my new mic, I don't want it to be infested by cat hairs like my previous mic, which I can't be asked to show you, can't lie. And this only has 5 minutes, so I mean 5%, so I should really just be yapping about this one. So, as you can see, balcony area, this about that. What I was saying previously is I've used this inside the like drawings and stuff for one of the backgrounds, but obviously it's quite intense, so I had to like sort of simplify it and dull it down a bit so that it didn't compete too heavily with the characters on screen for that second. Anyways, but as you can see, like there's a lot of detail, you know what I mean? Like it is just about getting pixelated. Like you can just insert that type of screenshot and into that and it will be fine, you know what I mean? You can just crop different parts of it. I like how it looks. It's like there's a very like reflective-y look to everything. Meow meows. Oh, you know what I saw recently on a TikTok? I saw somebody say that like cat paws like look like teddy bears, like the other way around, with their like base and then their paws, their forepaws. And I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of want to incorporate that somewhere here. You know what I mean? Because we've got a lot of like paw prints, but they don't look fully like thingies. But it's kind of like oh my gosh. Eek. Well, I can't really show you my cat's paw right now because she's like folded away, but the idea is that the base, this basey looking thing, is like the head, and then usually the paws are actually a bit more pointy, isn't it? So they're like the limbs. So there's that. Also, this staircase is removable, so then like where I was talking about the fire exit, I'll talk about here, you can kind of see that this is see-through because it is see-through, and that just is so that I can change, like make it daytime, make it nighttime, depending on the background color that I want to integrate. And yeah, that's it. I hope you got your dopamine boost by the end of this. If not, I'm sorry. And yeah, I didn't expect to upload a video today. I don't know if I will, to be fair. I don't know if this is going to be a Friday video or a Saturday video, but I will see you next week, and hopefully a bit more calmer and a bit more chill and a bit more work done, because I have a couple of days off from uni because I just finished my coursework, you know what I mean? So see ya in the next video. Yeah, that's kind of it. Subscribe, I guess. I don't really say these things at the end. I don't call to action, guys. Just action if you call, you know what I mean? If you feel the calling, if you feel the call of nature, if you naturally feel the if you naturally feel the urge to sub, then please do so. If not, that's okay. That's so okay. Yeah, I have like so many snacks that I was eating in preparation for my coursework and whatnot, so I've got a lot left to munch on. Anyways, I want to go back to bed. See ya. Bye.